Hello, hello, hello. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Window is open because we don't have the AC running. So trying to keep it a little bit cool in here, but we are back for another Wednesday training. I'm sorry that I missed last week. I was traveling, I was out of town, but we're back. We're here again. And it sounds like I kind of got a majority decision to change these weekly trainings to Wax Boss Wednesdays since our team is called Wax Boss Squad instead of doing Work It Wednesdays. So I think that that's kind of cool that everyone likes the idea of going along with Wax Boss Wednesdays, Wax Boss Squad, kind of keeping it all in line. I love that. So probably going to change the name of these to Wax Boss Wednesdays instead of Work It Wednesdays. But tonight I want to talk about some different things that you can do to help you with your sales without being pushy or salesy. And if I'm looking down, I've got all my notes here. I've got a whole thing written up, and then I'm also got our team page pulled up so I can help answer any questions. If someone does have a question, pop on, put it in the comments, and I will try to answer questions at the very end. I'm going to try and make this quick because I know that I don't like to keep people super late. It's going to be less than 30 minutes. Absolutely. So I'm going to dive right in. Everyone can watch the replay or watch this later on YouTube. If you miss anything, it will stay on the team page as well. A lot of people, when they come into this business, they don't want to be pushy. They don't want to be salesy. A lot of people are scared to sell because they're scared of being pushy or salesy. But that's obviously a huge part of our business is selling the products. And the way that I would like to think of it is you're sharing, you're not selling. You are sharing a product. So, all the time we hear, I don't want to be too pushy. I don't like selling. I get it. Everybody gets that. Okay. We all understand that. So, like, selling services can be awkward. I'm sure it's awkward for anyone that sells any type of a product or any type of service. Um, some people associate it with like grasping at straws, greediness, desperation, a lot of those things. A lot of people feel shy, uneasy. We all get those emails in our inbox that say, like, buy now, last chance. If you don't buy now, you're going to miss out on everything, blah, blah, blah. We've all experienced being sold to in a pushy way, a sleazy way. It's usually very unpleasant too. So I totally understand that it can, and I got mascara in my eye too. So if I am blinking a lot, that's why. Um, but we've all had those experiences. We've all gotten that. So we all get it. We all understand it, but there's no way around it. Doing some self promotion is absolutely necessary to get the word out about your business. You have to talk people to you have to talk to people about your products, about the opportunity, about the hosting opportunities, about Scentsy Club. Otherwise, these people don't know that this stuff is there. It's not just enough to post about it on social media. It's not just enough to send an email. It's not just enough to post about it on or share your link to your website. You have to talk one-on-one to people. You have to promote yourself a little bit in some way. I know it can be uncomfortable, but the more you do it, the more you practice it, the more comfortable you're going to get with it. And so I want to make sure that everybody is practicing these things and that you are okay with hearing the word no. I put up a poll or like a question box on my business Instagram page earlier, and someone had asked me, what's one thing you wish you knew when you started that you know now? And I had said that I wish I wasn't afraid to hear the word no when I first started. So that's another thing that I'm going to stress, with the way that the world is right now. This also kind of lends itself to follow-ups too. Sorry. So it also lends itself to follow-ups because we are absolutely bombarded with messages, with images, with videos, with pictures, with different things, all day, every minute. So there's a big chance that your message or your story post or your picture, your static feed post, any of those things, there's a big chance it gets lost. There's a big chance that your emails don't get seen. We have to be in the right mindset to also buy something. So when you're sharing your products or you're sharing an awesome new warmer that you just got, you're assuming that they are in the right mindset to buy from you right then in that moment. But that's a really big assumption because that is not true. You know that there is times when you're looking at something and you might be out doing something when you see it. You're not in the right mindset to buy something right that second, but you might be like, oh, that's cool. And then you'll totally space it. You'll totally forget about it. There is a study that says we have to see something 7 times before we take action. 7 times before we take action. So think about that. You might see something on social media, you scroll past it the first time. The second time, you might stop to look at it. The third time, you might click on it. The fourth time, you might add something to your cart, but you still don't check out. The fifth time, you might be waiting for something new to come out. The sixth time, you might go in there and finally buy the product. It takes 7 times on average for someone to see something before they buy into it or before they take action on that, whether that is hosting, whether that is joining, whether that is buying a product, whether that's signing up for Scentsy Club, any of those 4 things within our business, they have to see it 7 times. So there's a reason that why people who are at the top of the companies and doing really well with their businesses, it's because they're strong and consistent in their messaging. They do not give up when they're trying to sell something. They will send you 6, 8, 10 emails. They post to Instagram every day. They do Facebook Lives. They share to their Instagram stories. They ask polls. They do all these things. I'll say personally, I try and make sure that I'm always posting on Instagram. It's not always about Scentsy. It can be about other stuff because you want to have people see that you are a real human being behind the business and you want them to connect to you on another level and not just related to Scentsy. So you got to make sure that you're showing them a little bit of other stuff too, your personal life, the things you do outside of Scentsy, all of that kind of stuff. It can't always be Scentsy all the time, every single day. So I do that. I also send out emails. I try to send out emails at least twice a month to all of my customers, my entire list of customers. If not, or once a week, if I can, I'll try to send out emails because the chances are that not even half the people that I'm sending that to are probably even seeing the emails. So I try to send out as many as I can. Think about how many emails you get from other companies when you sign up, like with your phone number at, I don't know, Ulta or something. Like, think of how many emails Ulta probably sends you, different stuff like that. So you got to think that, people are used to getting emails all the time. You're not annoying them. They can unsubscribe if they want to also. So think about that. Um, so, the people who are earning the top sales in companies, they're not doing these things like being consistent, posting all the time, doing all the emails, following up with their customers, reaching out to their teammates, all of this. They're not doing it because it's tons of fun, but they're doing it because that's what works. And that's what's going to make you money in this business. That's what's going to make you successful in this business. Mandy, I'm so glad that you are here watching while you are still out on vacation and traveling. Hello. Thank you for being here. So when we're telling ourselves things like, oh, I hate selling, I'm not good at selling, I'm not good at marketing, that's your mindset. And it's often that fear that's holding you back. So it's the fear that you're not good enough, that nobody's going to buy from you, that people won't like you. It's a huge mindset block. So one of my biggest things is that you have to change your mindset. You need to view yourself as a business person. You are not an influencer. You are not going to make everybody happy, and that's okay. You won't make money if you treat this like a hobby. Let's be honest, you won't make money. You might make a little bit, but not enough to what you want to make, what you want to do with this business. And also, you're depriving people of something if you're not sharing the products or the opportunity with them. So think about a time that you got really great feedback from somebody on a product, or someone who joined your team and it completely changed their financial situation or something. So what if that person never got to experience it because you never showed them that product, or you never showed them the joint opportunity? Think about if they didn't get to experience that situation or have those things in their life. So just shift that mindset. If we don't sell our offers and our products, we can't fail, and nobody will be annoyed with us for sending more emails than normal, right? So it's definitely worth to sit on that and figure out if there's something holding you back like that. Acknowledging it is the first step, that mindset block. But here's 6 things that I'm just going to run through really quick, kind of touch on each of them a little bit, but just kind of bullet point for the most part. So first is build the connection. So when it comes down to selling, it's all about connections. It's all about relationships. Just like I mentioned, showing people that personal side of you on your social media and not just your business side. Show them things that you like to do. Like Mandy loves Disney stuff. Okay. So she's probably connected with people over the Disney products, over the Disney items that we have, or just over loving Disney in general. So when you take the time to connect with someone before you share a product, you have a much higher chance of converting them into a customer or into a recruit or into a host for a party. So nothing feels, because think about it, when someone comes to you and it seems like they only care about the sale or the money or something like that, or they're trying to get these incentive trip points or something like that, it feels icky, it feels gross, you feel used. So don't make your customers feel like that either. You want to make sure that you're making them feel that connection and actually really truly building it and caring about your customers and caring about your teammates and the people that you're recruiting. It's one of the most important parts of the sales process, is building that relationship. You want to get to know them, share inspirational stories, build a trust-based relationship. Um, you can do that by sending out regular texts to your customers. Use the app, use Sell with Amy. Please recommend it. Use Sell with Amy. Send out emails. Add your customers on social media. Make sure that you're getting in touch with them. I used to have like a little notebook. I kind of did away with it because it just got too overwhelming. But um, when I first started, I remember that I was so focused on making sure I was building good relationships with my customers that when I did talk to them, I would make sure to jot down like maybe something that I saw on Facebook of theirs, like, oh, they just went to this birthday party. Let me make sure I ask them about this birthday party when I reach out to them, because that just feels so much more personal. And like you actually are caring about them and you're paying attention to what's going on in their lives and you're not just worried about their money and their dollar signs. Um, if you don't have an email list, if you're not using your email and workstation, please use it. Please use the Sell with Amy app. Please follow up with your customers. But you got to warm up your audience before you like just lay products on them. So doing something like that with emails, follow-ups, adding them on social media, all of that stuff is kind of warming them up. Also, another thing you can do is building a connection through asking questions. So like, I don't, you could say something in an email that says like, hey, if you got a question about selling without being salesy, hit me up and I'll reply. Something like that, like just to try and get them to engage with you. Doesn't take a lot of time. It's super simple. You can ask people questions all the time, as much as you want. Be gracious when you're doing it, but make yourself easily accessible so that your customers feel wanted, appreciated, cared for, because it is about them and about their experience. Number two is sell a transformation and not a product or service. So let me explain this. I'm going to use an example that's not Scentsy so that you can maybe see this in a different light rather than just from in your Scentsy business. So no one cares about coaching, yoga, healthy recipes, or consulting services or something themselves. People care about what that service can do for them. Okay? So you always want to make sure it's about what you can do for them. So when you're writing your posts for Instagram, when you're writing out an email, ask yourself, what are you telling your customers or your recruits that you can help them with? What are they going to experience from this? What are they going to get out of this? Not what it did for me, not just about the service in general. I'm not sending them a blanket statement from Workstation that just is a copy paste. So like as an example, you don't sell a mattress, you sell better sleep. You don't sell a yoga class, you sell the feeling of being relaxed or calm after a stressful day. You don't sell a massage, you sell feeling good and being relaxed. Okay, so just think about these things, okay, and think about how you can relate this to Scentsy. Then you have to create a story around that as well. So you're not selling a warmer, you might be selling a scent that reminds them of their grandma. You are not selling just a warmer. You are selling something that is going to add beautiful decor to someone's home. You are not just selling a warmer. You are selling a product that is going to help them cover up the smell of their 3 dogs, okay? So just think about that. You're not selling the warmer. You are not selling the wax. You are selling what goes along with the warmer and the wax. You want to give something that's going to inspire them, bring back memories, all of those things, kinds of things. Number 3, believe in what you're selling. I will preach this until the day that I die. You need to be pee your pants excited about what you're selling. And you need to know how the products work too. If you don't, then they're not going to feel comfortable and confident buying from you, because that lack of confidence in the products and that lack of confidence in the joint opportunity and that lack of confidence in saying, well, the kit's $99. The kit is $99. Look at all this stuff that you get for $99. Are you freaking kidding me? Show that excitement. You have to be excited about the products and you have to be confident about it too. Guess what? We have an air purifier that costs $250. You want to know why it costs $250? Because it's one of the best ones out there. It has a lifetime warranty. It smells good. It has a light on it. It's bigger than most air purifiers. It's worth it. Okay. You have to be so excited about the products and what you're doing and confident about it. Because if you're not, then why are your customers going to want to buy these things from you? So like, um, for instance, I always used to say that, if you're using another company's laundry products, or if you don't use counter clean on your counters, if you use something else, Method, or I don't even know, something else, that's the only one I can think of. But if you're not using counter clean on your counters, why the heck are your customers going to want to use counter clean on their counters if you don't even believe in the product? Why are they going to want to use room spray versus Febreze if you're using Febreze? I don't know. If you're not using our laundry products, why are they going to want to use our laundry products? Doesn't make sense, right? You have to believe and show the value in our products and be so freaking excited about everything that you do with Scentsy. If you don't truly believe in what you're selling, then you need to put in some changes and figure out how you can get excited about that. Maybe our laundry stuff isn't your favorite, but what about the laundry stuff excites you? What do you think is cool about it? Maybe it's just the washer whiffs. That's fine. Maybe you're just excited about the washer whiffs. Share the washer whiffs. But if you're feeling that like something that we offer is lacking, then you need to work on that until you feel and build the value in those products as well. Um, if you're not sure that something's going to benefit your audience or like your customers, whoever you're speaking to, ask for feedback. Ask for feedback from them on, from other customers. Hey, what is your favorite thing about our laundry products? Ask another consultant, hey, what do you love about our diffusers? And use their excitement to build your own excitement so that you can share that with your customers and potential teammates and potential hosts and everything too. Um, because enthusiasm is contagious, and so is boredom. So is lack of confidence. So if you don't deeply believe in the potential of what you're selling, the join opportunity, any of that, others will not believe in it either, because you are the one that's selling to them. It's not a Walmart ad. You are the one selling to them. So believe in what you do, believe in what you're selling, believe in the join opportunity. Number 4, be authentic. And I always talk about this one too. So people buy from people that they like. Okay. So if you're hiding behind the Scentsy name, you're not sharing anything about you. You're not sharing anything about your personality. You won't be able to connect with your audience, and it's going to affect your sales. If you're just selling Scentsy and you're not selling you, you're not sharing you and who you are as a person. Put yourself out there, share your story, share why you joined Scentsy, share what you love about Scentsy, share what products you love. Take your own pictures. Don't use other people's pictures all the time. Take your own pictures. If you don't have pictures of products, take a picture of yourself. Take a picture of yourself and post it for someone. Do videos. People can really get a feel for who you are in video, whether that's a live video, whether it's recorded video, an Instagram reel, an Instagram story, anything like that. People get more of a feel for who you are through video. Whatever you do, use your own words. Don't copy and paste other people, because you want to use language that resonates with you and with your audience. People are going to tell right away if it was a copy paste and if it doesn't sound like you. Plus, like 100 other people probably use the same thing. Don't follow the script of what you think you should say, again, because it's not going to sound like you. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Use words and phrases that your audience use and that you use in normal everyday life, okay? One of the biggest mistakes that I think people can make is using the wrong words to attract customers and to attract recruits. You try to use fancy words, you try to use proper words instead of just talking. Talk like you're talking to a friend. It doesn't have to be perfect. Right? Is someone going to look at you when you're talking to them if you mess up your words? Probably not. They're probably not really going to care. So talk like you're just talking to a friend. Um, talk to your customers like that. Talk to your potential recruits like that. Act like they're your best friend. Practice talking to your dog if you need to. Like, talk to your dog like they're a customer or a potential recruit or a potential host. See what they say. I'm sure they're still going to love you. Um, and then number 5 is providing value. So again, that kind of goes along with the one earlier, but when you're generally focused on trying to be as helpful as possible again. So you're focused on serving, sharing, not selling. You're being as helpful as you possibly can. You want people to support you. So give those people free value. And by giving them free value, I do not mean offer free product. I do not mean offer free shipping. You guys, that's one of the biggest things that I also would say starting out this business, never offer free shipping to people because then they will expect it the entirety of your business and then you will be losing money. Never offer free shipping to your customers. You guys, Amazon is not free shipping, okay? Amazon is not free. You pay a monthly fee for that. Yes, some people definitely get their value. I for sure 100% get my $15 worth or whatever the fee is now per month for the Amazon Prime. But there's other people who only order 2 things a year. You know, Amazon is not free shipping. I cannot stress that enough. And think about the fact that our shipping is $6 or $8 usually for the majority of the time. I can send one warmer. One warmer. If I take one warmer, package it up myself, take it to the post office, it's going to cost me $12 to $15 to mail out. And that's not including all the packaging that I used of my own. That's not including my time. That's not including my gas to drive to the post office. So $8 shipping is nothing, okay? Never offer free shipping. There's no reason you should need to offer free shipping to anyone. Just set that standard that you're not going to offer free things to people, okay? You're a business. You're here to make money. You're not here to give things away. People don't walk into Walmart and be like, well, can I get this for free because I bought that? No, the heck? Absolutely not, okay? So, um, but by free value, I mean, if you are providing value with other things. So again, sharing that personal side of you, sharing things that you do in your normal life, sharing, I don't know, maybe it's a good recipe that you found, or maybe it's a tip you have for walking your dog. I don't know, anything. Provide value on anything. And people will love that you're doing that and giving them value with something they can use in their life. Um, and then so making sure you're adding value, answering questions, responding to comments, caring about serving your audience first and foremost. So serving, sharing, not selling. And then number 6 is always tell the truth. So I always say, like, don't try to sugarcoat things. Don't, like, if someone asks if it's easy to make money with Scentsy, is it easy? Yes, but you are going to have to work. You're going to have to put in work. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to just come to you. You have to still put in the work, okay? So use marketing techniques that are, like I don't know how to put this. Just never lie to your customers, never lie to potential recruits. Um, so things like if someone's wanting to join, give them a time frame of when you're going to follow up with them, but don't like say, "Oh yeah, you can just join whenever, like, it's fine." Give people a time frame on things, when you're going to follow up. People buy when they, one, can't handle not having something any longer. Things like toilet paper or toothpaste, or when they're up against a deadline. And a lot of the times our products do sell out very quickly. They are a lot of LTOs with these products. There are join specials sometimes that only last for a certain amount of time. So make sure that you're honest about those things, So like Christmas is coming, deadlines to motivate people to buy things with services, different things like that. Another human trait is that we always, always want what we can't have. So the scarcity mindset is the higher the demand, And then what else was I going to say? I think that was all. So just to review, number 1, build connection. Selling is about relationships. Number 2, sell a transformation, not a product or service. Remember, you're not selling the warmer, you're selling what goes along with the warmer. You're selling the effect of the warmer. You're selling what the warmer does for someone. You're not selling the warmer itself. Believe in what you're selling. Be authentic, provide value, always tell the truth. Um, Shift your mindset. You're sharing, not selling. Those roadblocks that we talked about in the beginning. Make it about relationships, providing value. Um, it's going to push you to get outside your comfort zone. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's just start small, work up to bigger steps. Baby steps are okay. You might not feel comfortable sending out emails or talking about something on Instagram every day, but the more that you do it, the more that you practice it, the more comfortable you'll feel with it. The more that you hear the word no, the more comfortable you're going to feel with it. So we all know growth only happens outside your comfort zone. So this is one of those situations where that really is true, you know, whether that is with sharing a product or sharing a service or sharing the joint opportunity or sharing Scentsy Club or the hosting opportunity. The more that you get outside of that comfort zone with those things, the more comfortable you're going to be with it and the better you're going to get at it. So again, don't make it awkward. Don't make it sleazy. Be yourself. Be comfortable. I think that was all that I had, and I didn't see any specific questions pop up, so I am going to go ahead and pop off of here, and I'm going to get this uploaded to YouTube. It will stay on our team page if you need it, and we're changing these to Wax Boss Wednesdays instead of Work It Wednesdays, to go along with our team name and kind of keep it coherent and everything. Coherent, is that the word? Cohesive, not coherent. Guys, I've been up way too long today, so I will talk to you all later and have a good night.